Welcome to Brick Trains. I'm Joey, and today we're going to talk about tubs of regret. So, over the years, I've talked about tubs of regret. Basically, it's when some project, a mock, a table, something gets cleaned up and put in one of these shoe boxes. These are Sterilite shoe boxes, and Walmart sells them for like 10 for I guess it's like $9. They're just like under $1 a piece. But what happens, and there are tons of them under this layout. And people ask, how do you sort your Lego? Well, I sort my Lego by tubs of regret. Anyway, how does a tub of regret get started or get created? Today, we're going to create a tub of regret for the western section of the layout. I've been wanting to get this. I want to do more with it. I've talked about maybe taking it off, maybe, creating its own layout. It used to be its own layout, but I've decided I just want to clean everything off that is extra, and then go back in and start just adding what I want in there. Because if you look, it's cluttered. There's been several iterations. There's been multiple started projects that never finish. As brick masters on Lego Masters would say, you can always edit it down, and I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to edit down. We're going to get. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to do this. I'm going to do a little time lapse because it's going to be boring, I'm sure. But I'm going to clean all this up. Everything that doesn't belong is going to get pulled up. Like one year we took this display went to Brickworld. We took this display and the theme was lights, cameras, actions. So I made them making a cowboy movie. And guess what? It was too subtle. Nobody noticed. And I'm not saying it was good enough to get a mention or get a nomination or anything like that. That's not. I mean, nobody know. People standing there looking at it, and I was like, well, they're making a movie based on the theme of the movie. Like, oh, I didn't get it. No, this is the first thing going into the tub of regret. So yeah, I'm gonna move the camera down, and we're gonna get in here and start cleaning up the mess. Okay, that is a right proper tub of regret. Oh my, is there more stuff? I have some work to do on, there's some gaps in the mills plates, which shouldn't exist. So I need to figure out what that is. It usually means that something has twisted, right? Lego wants to be very square, very square. So there's a gap there, and it's a one stud row gap. I know that doesn't exist, so I need to figure out what has twisted. And you can't, yeah, maybe you can't see it. There's a wood gap there, and if you look down the rest of it, it's not. So that means this whole section is probably pushed that way, and it's probably me and Dakota being on this side. We're always on this side of the layout more than we're on that side of the layout because this is where the trains are. So I came up with a bag of regret, which ultimately would get put in this, but this is all the Native American stuff, so I kind of want to keep that stuff separate. I still want to do the Native American encampment over here. These are some of Tim's brick adventures. He was season something or another. One of the seasons of Lego Masters. He makes these little buffalo, and I've got several of them. I can see 3, 4. Looks like I got 4 in multiple colors. Very cool. Tim's a really great guy. He's been on several things. He was recently on the Breaking News. I'll try to put a link to that interview of him there. He has a great Western layout, a super awesome Western layout. If you ever get to check him out in a brick convention, a Lego convention, or whatever, do so. It's worth your time. At any rate, I didn't put any of those up because I still kind of want to. It's a mess, but I wanted to clean out the Western. So let's get the camera off tripod and then kind of go through what we got going on here. Alright, so starting over here with, this is the Indian encampment, which is on the outside of the track. They're growing some maize and some other vegetables. We have kind of a boot hill type area that I was trying to start on, like big boot hill tree, and then we got some buried cowboys there. We still have, I pulled up all the horses. That's a sheriff. Is that? Oh yeah, that's a Lone Ranger. He's in the wrong clothes. We have a little watering hole right here, and a controller. We got all this blank area to work with. So that's what I want to do. Is I've kind of pushed all the buildings back together. That's kind of the way they would have been. We have a fire station with a fire pumper, and we have this young lady here in a little horse little horse-drawn wagon. The train station is awful close to those buildings back here, which we got a bank, and we got a sheriff's office, and then we have a Wells Fargo office, and then of course we have the saloon with a couple saloon ladies. Here's another problem. What is going on here? That is pushed up, and it shouldn't be. Something is afoot there. So we need to get that pushed down into place. And all these buildings don't have backs. See, like there's the back of the modulars. They all have backs, but none of these do. And I don't know. The only problem is if you can see them from that side of the layout. You can see the back sides, and I don't like it. This is the stagecoach from the Lone Ranger set, I believe. That's out of the Lone Ranger set. It's a really good looking stagecoach. So I got it in here. We'll set it there for now. That was going to be a little pen for hogs or something. This was supposed to be the pen for the horses. We may move that back into this area. I don't know. But what has happened now is it's cleaned off. Well, it looks like it's cleaned off. I've got all the stuff. It's all in the tub. Now I can kind of go back in and just start editing what I want, finishing up some of these mocks, getting some of the buildings kind of finished up, and then going from there. So, yeah, it's progress, right? Progress? It's progress? Tell me it's progress. All right, that's all for right now. Thanks for watching.